That's me.
Hi, I'm Charlie, and I sing in the band.
Hi, I'm Chris, the bass player for Red Astro.
Hi, I'm Lucas Rousseau, and I play guitar in Red Astro Band.
My name is Derek Azevedo. I am the drummer. Oh man.
My earliest Chili Pepper memory, I've always heard them growing up. My dad was always playing Chili Peppers and Led Zeppelin and Tragically Hip when I was a kid, but my earliest memory was sitting in front of a California Sandwiches here in Toronto, and my dad was playing Scar Tissue, Other Side, and Californication. And I was like, holy shit, I need to download this stuff on my MP3 player like ASAP. So I went home and I listened to the entirety of Californication and Blood Sugar Sex Magic, and I fell in love since that day. Now they're still my favorite band.
I believe I was about 12 or 13 years old, and my older cousins, they're the ones who kind of exposed me to this music. And we were out at a camping trip, and they were playing it over the radio, and I was like, what is this? That's a great sounding band. And ever since then, I've been hooked. I absolutely love them.
For me, I'd have to say it was sitting at home. I was probably 8 years old, and seeing Give It Away, the black and white video. They're all painted gold. You could tell they're gold. They're just going hard in the desert. I'm not sure which desert, but it was awesome. Probably the first time I ever really got attracted to a band, just their visuals and how they approach their instruments and how aggressive it was. It was just an interesting kind of vibe.
I picked up the Blood Sugar Sex Magic tape cassette from Zeller's when I was like 10 years old. And it was attached to like a big piece of plastic. I don't know if anybody could remember that. But yeah, that's my earliest memory.
Ooh, my favorite song to play. Well, my favorite song of theirs is Can't Stop. We tend to open with that. And the reason why is because I do like the lyrics, I like the message, and I love the absolute great energy that it has.
Oh, that's a good one. I love playing most of the songs. There's some songs that are, Chad is really laying down the beat. For me, my favorite Chili Peppers song is probably Don't Forget Me, just because the choruses go so hard, and I like to play the drums really hard, so it's a really emotional song, so it just brings out a lot of that quiet, loud kind of thing, so it's really my favorite for sure.
My favorite song to play has got to be Scar Tissue, just because I get to improvise on 3 different solos for the guitar, because John goes crazy on that song, so it's got to be Scar Tissue.
There's so many. Definitely a more bass prominent song, so probably Soul to Squeeze. I kind of like the soloing that I get, my time with the drummer. And Around the World is fun too, the distortion.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Give It Away, Throw Away Your Television, Don't Forget Me, Parallel Universe.
Can't Stop, Around the World, Scar Tissue, Ready Made.
Can't Stop, Ready Made, Zypher Song.
If, Apache Rose Peacock, Under the Bridge, Scar Tissue, By the Way.
Universally Speaking.
Other Side, Soul to Squeeze, Don't Forget Me, Throw Away Your Television.
Give It Away, Under the Bridge.
Ready Made, She's Only 18, She Looks to Me, Wet Sand, Strip My Mind, Danny California, Snow, Charlie, Hump to Bump.
Jesus. Wow.
Oh my God. Put on the spot is so hard.
Powerful Quality, Scar Tissue, Californication, Other Side. This is hard when I'm on the spot.
Let's see here, Wet Sand, Snow, Under the Bridge, Give It Away.
About 5 seconds
I'm pretty sure
left.
I said Don't Forget Me already. Can't Stop, By the Way.
Time.
That was so bad.
5 seconds left.
Oh, okay. And wow,
That's time.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know so many more.
5 seconds left.
5 seconds. I'm done.
Tripping.
5 seconds left.
Road Tripping, Savior, and
Time.
Triple Stain. I don't know how many that was.
Maybe you should ask me that one again. Can I hold this list?
I think it's his cadence and how he actually sings certain things, especially when he's kind of sing rapping. He has his own kind of flow. That's been the biggest challenge. And also, I sing in a different way naturally than he does. So it's sort of like I have to kind of go to his level of it. So I just try to embody him as best as I can.
The most challenging part, I feel like a lot of people struggle with like the tone and the pedals and the guitar and the amp settings and whatnot, but aside from that, I think the hardest part is genuinely replicating like his emotion behind the guitar, especially because in the band we don't play the exact studio solos. We try and go for more of the improvised vibe that they go for live, and trying to replicate John's improvising and the soul and emotion he puts in his guitar playing is like extremely hard. So that's probably the most challenging thing.
It's his style. He's got a lot of drummers are kind of straight ahead, and he plays meat and potatoes, but he's he's constantly moving. His style is really on time. Like he plays on the beat always. A lot of it is very much like his motions and how he uses like specific drum techniques. Yeah, Chad's an incredible drummer, and I think he's one of the hardest drummers to actually have to copy.
For sure.
I mean, everything. He's an amazing bass player, so I will try my very best to do the best I can at capturing his presence, which I think is the most difficult for sure.
I think it would be Scar Tissue, just because A, it's my favorite one by them, my favorite one to play, and it's the earliest one that I remember playing. So I would say that, but Under the Bridge is a close second as well. But those two are top two.
Give it away all day. Give it away. Ends the show, has the biggest pop. It's funky, it's melodic, it's got all the things that are going for. It's their biggest song, arguably.
Sure.
You know what? I think I would perform any song with them. Whatever they choose, I'm not really gonna be picky or say, hey, you know what? Let's not do this song. So any song they choose, I would love to play with them.
Ooh, that's a very good question. If I could perform one song with them, I think it would have to be Wet Sand. I absolutely love that song. I can't wait for us to do it as a band. I'd probably push Anthony off the stage. Like, let me do it. And I want to harmonize with John.
That's awesome. And that's all of our questions. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you guys. That was fun.
Thank you. That's it? Good?
Yeah, you did great.
Thank you very much. Peace and love.